Alright, now we're going to look at the transformations of exponential functions. If you look right here on this picture, you see our different kind of graphs here. We got y equals 2x as our base function right here. That's our parent graph, and we see on the top graph it's been pushed up 4 units because our asymptote is 4. So our new asymptote becomes 4 when our asymptote is defined by k in our formula. So we add something that goes up, and every point will go up that same amount. So these are going up by 2's. So that's up 2, 4, up 2, 4, 2, 4. Same thing down here, it goes down. Notice the k right here is negative. It went down 6. We know our asymptote's at negative 6. So right here we notice it goes down 6. Here we go. Right here, if you just look on this axis right here, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So our point now is 5, our intercept. And every other point went down 6 too. So 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6. So our K moves it up and down. Look right here and we see horizontal shift. Notice it's our parent graph once again. Right here we got x minus 2. Notice that in our formula, y equals a b to the x minus h. Since h is negative, it's going to make everything in it be opposite of what it actually is. So it's going to, if it's a negative 2 like here, it's going to move it right 2 units, and you can notice every point here has been moved to the right 2 units. So this point has been moved over 1, 2. This point has been over 1, 2. It's the same line that's been moved over. Notice it also moves it down, so it's going to change our y-intercept as well. Right here, if we got y equals 2 to the x plus 3, it's going to move it left 3 units. So this point has moved to the left 1, 2, 3. This point left 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So the h there makes it move left or right in our formula. Alright, right here we look at this one and we see that we're stretching it and shrinking it. So if you notice that the top one has been stretched by a factor of 3 because a is greater than 0. So we know that right here that a is greater than 1. Alright. And you can see that it stretched, the y-intercept has got bigger. It's going up quicker because it was a y-intercept of 1, now it's a y-intercept of 3. And every other point has stretched as well. Alright. Now, we look right here at 1/2. This is going to flatten it. We know that if a is between 0 and 1, then we know that, and 1/2 is a fraction, so it is between 0 and 1. It's going to flatten it out. Our y-intercept now is at 1/2. So we know it, and it's stretched it to the right. It's going up slower, and it's shrinking it. So this is a shrink. Alright. Right here we're going to see flips or reflections. Notice right here a is a negative. So if a is a negative in our function, it's going to flip it. We see our parent graph. Alright, a right here was a negative. It flipped it over the asymptote of y equals 0. Alright. Now it also flips it over the x-axis in this case because we don't have we have an asymptote of 0, so we didn't have to change anything else to a negative. Now if you have a k that's on there, then you're going to have to change its sign as well in order to flip it. Alright, right here you see our x is negative, which causes us to make our b a fraction. And when that happens, it flips it over the y-axis. We see our y-axis here, it flips it over, it reflects about the y-axis. So if it flips it over horizontal, A is negative. If it flips it over the vertical or Y, then X will be negative.